Hello, how's it going? This is my first ever YouTube video. Today I will be going over the offense I use in Madden 21. I do my best to explain what I'm doing on my Twitch stream. I'm going to link it somewhere over there. But this is going to be a deep dive into my reads and what I'm looking for one-on-one offense. If you like what you see, leave a like, subscribe, so you know when I'll be releasing future videos. I plan on doing, a breakdown of my defense. If I update my offense or defense, I'll go ahead and post that here. I'll upload some gameplays and pack openings if I pull, if I pull anything good or if I do a large pack opening. Those will all be here on my YouTube channel. Alright, so go ahead and get into it. I'm actually going to use the Seahawks for this. The playbook I use is the Seahawks Balanced offense. Start off, I always open up, start to the game, Gun Empty Bunch. I do wide receiver swap. So this is the closest I can get to how my offense actually looks. I have Tyler Lockett all the way onto the right. I have a fast wide receiver all the way to left. And then I have, right here where 14 is, DK Metcalf. This is where I have like my Andre Johnson, my physical wide receiver that's going to go out there. It's going to go make a catch, pick up an extra couple yards maybe. Not the fastest dude, but has the best hand. I come out in this verts play like this. Dime 146, here you go. We'll do cover 2 sync. We'll press. So right here, let's say, they kick it straight out of bounds. You're not on either hash. The verts play is best when you're on the left hash. So what I'll do then, if I'm not on a hash, I'll come out in spacing. Alright, this is spacing. I put Greg Olsen on a slant. Just have double slants. I'll leave Tyler Lockett as a hitch. I always block the running back out of this just because it can get a little bit of a huge blitz coming off. And then I'll leave Metcalf there. So my first read here is to go to Greg Olsen. This will put me on to the left hash, which is where I want to be. So I'm going to go ahead and run it. Let's see if I can get onto the left hash. I was able to. It was a little risky there. But, I didn't want to look elsewhere. So let's say I got onto the left hash. We're going to move this back. We're going to give myself a little bit of room. We'll say 25, like a kickoff. So we're at the 25, we're on the left hash. We're gonna go verts here. So I block the running back, and then I just motion out Tyler Lockett here. Since you are on the left hash, you do have to put your wide receiver on a slant. If you leave him on the default route, he stops at the right hash and just kind of sits there. If you put him on a slant, he'll go all the way to the sideline. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and snap it. I get this edge, and then Tyler Lockett right there. Depending on where they're usering, I'll go ahead and run that again. Block Chris Carson, put DK Metcalf on a slant, motion him out, and go. So right here, so look, you can hit that every time. If you can get a better thrown ball, you're actually going to be able to rack it and just run it right up the field. So right here, and pass lead inside. You gotta be careful. You gotta throw it right. Hold on. I'm gonna show you right when you should be throwing it, just to make sure that cover to the deep half safety doesn't pick it off. So you want to throw it. He's gonna break. The zone's gonna stop about right here. So you want to be about to press the button right here, and then right here you want to press. He's just far enough away where that once the ball gets there, what's that, Joe Hayden? Joe Hayden's not going to react to this in time. So you want to start to be throwing the ball right here. So that way the ball gets here, and you don't have to worry about that deep half safety. This is the defense play art. Gonna block Chris Carson. Gonna put DK Metcalf on a slant just to make sure he goes all the way to the sideline. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and motion out Tyler Lockett. Everything's good there, and then right there, you know, you're able to get it between the zones, which is what you really, really want. So once you go ahead and motion Tyler Lockett out, you know, if they're using that deep half safety on the right, you know, this might be a really risky throw. So that throw is not going to be. You can motion this guy down and just kind of possession catch that. It's more of a hot read. You know, let's say this is spoken for. You're not going to be able to throw to Tyler Lockett. You're going to need something to make sure you don't lose yards, throw a pick. Don't force something. If you just kind of wait a little longer, it's not open. But then this guy will start to come back down. 3-4 odd, cover 3 sky. This is a cover 3 I run into frequently. So once again, I'm going to start off by blocking Chris Carson. Against 1-4-6, last year this was super hard for me to run. Thankfully 1-4-6 isn't as great. Alright, so I'm on the left hash. So I'm always going to motion out Tyler Lockett no matter what. But if you look here, Tyler Lockett's not going to get open. See? Well, that wasn't a really amazing catch. So the read I make when I come out in this formation, this play against cover 3, is I watch Y and A, the tight end and that slot receiver. Most of the time, their user is using a linebacker right in the middle. So you can kind of make them pick their poison right here. If they take the underneath Y route, they're going to leave A wide open. If they go to the tight end, they're going to leave Y open. So we'll go ahead and we'll look at that right here. And then right there. Like that's a sweet spot against cover 3. There's another play I run that takes advantage of that same soft spot. Now if they start to take that away, then you have that slant route underneath that's right there. And you can just sit here and go back and forth between the two. If their user is in the middle of the field, whatever they choose, you choose the opposite. So there's the tight end. And these just get ridiculously open. Alright, well I realized I should have been on this side the entire time. I'm not going to re-record what I've already recorded, but for the rest of the video I will be on this side. You know, what's happening right here doesn't matter. It's all about what's over there. Gun Empty Bunch, formation 3-4, cover 4, drop show 2. Alright, so you want to do your usual adjustments for this. Slant Y, block the running back, motion him out. Y is going to be your read. So we'll press, block the running back, slant slot receiver, motion him out. No one really plays him, so you can kind of fit that in just between the zones and the sideline. That's why I really, really like running this on the left hash. Is just the zones don't play close to the sideline. So we block Chris Carson here. Slant DK Metcalf, we'll press again. DK is just going to get right here between the zones and the sideline. You know, you rack that and look. What was that? 30, 40, 50 yards? You know, if they're not going to user that and take that away, you can hit that all day. You know, Tyler Lockett, yep, going to beat Joe Hayden. Touchdown. I usually don't do this, but for the sake of not having to call a new play, I'm going to add Z spot and go to my hot routes formation. We'll do dime 1-4-6, cover 1 robber. You know, everyone's ran into that at this point. Like I said, I'm not too focused about the defensive adjustments. I'm just kind of running it stock right now. So now play art is going to be like this. You're going to really want to look for that underneath route. But, you know, if you have a good quarterback, I think Russ should make that throw. Let's block Chris Carson, slant DK Metcalf. We're going to motion Tyler Lockett out. We're going to press. If you don't get this open, then you've got Wyatt right there. So you can sit there and just go back and forth between those two. You can choose to try and bomb man coverage. Block Chris Carson, slant DK Metcalf. Motion out Tyler Lockett. We'll press. We'll go underneath. If they're playing that like that, you're able to just get that in. Right now I'm just really focused on getting Tyler Lockett to beat Joe Hayden. On the run. Okay, there we go. So you could do it again. Out of range touch pass. Still got it there. I was worried I wasn't going to get there. Otherwise you could rack that. So again, slant DK Metcalf, block Chris Carson, motion Tyler Lockett out. They're always going to come out in this and they're going to press. So we'll press here, snap it, roll to the right, stop, accurate touch pass, rack it. There you go. You can beat cover one robber. If that's not open, you always have this DK Metcalf slant underneath. This is why in the slot receiver I go for, like, I have Andre Johnson there. I go for someone that may not be the fastest, but someone that's going to have the best hands on my team. So we go there, and look, bam. I just want that to always be a catch. I'm not too worried about yards after catch. I'm not too worried about scoring. That's a hot where you can always hit this QB draw. Stick with the motion. I usually block the end right there. Double team them, and then you got this. If there's anything else you all would like to see me go over, you know, if there's something you're struggling with, a certain type of coverage you're struggling with, a certain position on the field, you know, you don't know a good fourth down play, you need 5 yards, you don't know what to run, you're struggling to find, you know, a go-to play, drop a comment down below. I'll address all the comments in another video. Remember, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all those. You can always unsubscribe later, you know, if you don't like my content, you don't like me. Sorry about that. Let me know what I can do better. If you don't like me, help me improve, help me grow. This is a learning experience. You know, I want to know what you all have to say. So let me know. See you in the next one.